So I don't know how many of you've played Monodeal, but it's not a tutorial here. I'm not gonna teach you the basics of the game. Yeah, if you just want the basics, play another video. But if you want some really awesome tips and tricks, stick right around here, okay? Now, in our family, we actually play the game such that not only do you have to make 3 complete property sets, you also have to collect 30 million cash. And that's where the game becomes fun. So, anywho, the first tip that I have to share with you is that don't collect tons and tons of properties, okay? Either collect one light blue one, the aqua-ish color, or a brown one, okay? So we are sort of making these into pairs. If you actually take a property wild card, you will see what I'm talking about. Or either you can make pink and orange, or red and yellow, or green and blue, or black and the pistachio color one. Because all of these pairs, they share a rent card. So if you're having 2 of like the colors, then you should actually use the other one as cash. It's way better to just use it as cash and give it away. Of course, people ask, can you turn a property into cash? No, you can't. That's simply not allowed. You can use the property as cash, but you cannot make it into cash, okay? Anywho, out of pistachio and black, I feel you should keep pistachio because it's a set of 2, but a black is a set of 4, and it's big. Anywho, out of dark blue and dark green, you should definitely keep blue. In fact, out of all the colors, you should keep blue. Blue is a dope color here, okay? It's the highest, the complete property set costs the most, 8 million, and it gets complete in just 2 properties, so it's pretty cool, okay? Out of pink and orange, you should be keeping orange because the full property set of orange is 5 million, while for the pink one it is 4 million. When it comes to the red and yellow one, they are actually both the same, so you can keep either one. And blue and brown, brown's full property set cost is just 2, but the blue ones is 3. But the brown one gets complete in just 2, while the light blue one gets complete in 3. So yeah, that's that. And then actually the 30 million cash game, it's not the easiest because there's not much cash. I don't remember how much. I had calculated it one day. It is 50 million or 52 million. So you'll just have to make the action cards into cash, okay? Next up, I don't know if it's technically allowed, but when we're playing, we are actually allowed to have our own deals. That, oh, you can give me this card and I'll give you that card without playing force deal. Because I mean, if we're both happy, let's just do it, right? I actually also once made a deal that if you for some reason it was known who has the 2 deal breakers, and we had a deal that if you make your deal breaker cash, I'll make the deal breaker cash. So the whole game was like the 2 deal breakers were cash, and the game was pretty boring. So don't do that, okay? Keep the deal breakers in the game, okay? Okay, next up. Uh, well, this is actually a stupid trick. Collect 3 properties, and if you have a 10 million card, don't play it down, because if you play it down and somebody just asks you for 1 million, but if you don't have any other sort of card, you'll have to give them 10 million. So don't make your 10 million cash card a cash. And when you have 3 properties and 20 million cash, and everybody's like, and there's obviously that will be another player who has like 29 million cash, and then you just make your 10 million cash and be like, game losers, ha. Then there's also this trick where you just try and keep collecting cash, not those many properties. Like it should appear that you have 0 properties complete but have cash, and everybody would like, oh, they just have cash, they don't even have the properties complete. And keep 3 property ish, like 3 complete property sets, like the stuff that okay, for example, you know what, okay, for example, on the table I have 2 orange cards, 2 blue cards, and 2 red cards. And in my hands I have 1 orange card, 1 blue card, and 1 red card. So in this turn I would play 1 orange card, 1 red card. That's all. And game. It's game for me, okay? This actually works really well because you're out of the radar the whole time. Everybody's like, she ain't gonna win. Let's not attack her. And you're like, winning. Next up, this is not exactly a tip, but yeah, no matter how much it's visible that, oh, this person always wins, don't go after them. Go after everybody equally. Okay, because otherwise it's like, she's asking me for rent again and again, I'll ask her for rent again and again. Okay, and in all of this fighting, the third person wins. I've done the third person wins thing. Make the other two fight and then just win. Oh, it's called divide and rule, by the way. Britishers have actually practiced it quite a lot. Yeah. No offense. I mean, how to say it? I don't. They used to. They don't anymore. Okay. Next up, house plus hotel. This is actually sort of to clear conflict. In the new set, a house is also gives you like 4 million bucks. So yeah. A house plus a hotel should be equals to 8 million and not just 4 million. And next up would be that instead of actually cashing a house, because people think that houses aren't that important, cash hotels. Hotels actually provide you with the same amount of money and their value is the same. So if you need to, like if you have too many cards in your hand or whatever reason, if you do need to cash something and you have an option between a house and a hotel, choose the hotel. Okay, now this one actually just depends. If a bunch of people are playing together, there are chances that the deck will need to be reshuffled. And in this case, in the first shuffle, if you get a deal breaker, cash it, dude, cash it and just make sure that you have enough properties constructed and that cash the deal breaker. Also, if you have any just-nos, don't cash them. Never, ever, okay? Oh, of course, then keep your house and hotel in the game. And when you're asking for rent, do 1 rent in a turn. What would you be doing is that you'd take a house and a hotel from all over your tables and put it on the property you're going to be asking rent for and then play rent. This will use all 3 of your chances up, but man, does it get you a sweet rent. And this works every time. So, yepsy. Then I suppose I can give you guys more cash tips. Instead of, like, you can save up the 5 and 10 million cash cards because it hurts when you have to give those away, doesn't it? You should actually be making the 1 million cash cards cash because they're really, really cool. And when it is clearly in the 30 million game I'm talking over here, when it's clearly visible that somebody is about to win, give them properties. Don't give them the damn cash, okay? Because usually people complete the properties and then they do the cash. Unless you're using the, I don't know what number tip it was. The tip where I told you to complete the properties at the end. Yeah. Anything else? No. I'm not the best at it. I mean, my brother is, but he doesn't share its tips and tricks. But yeah, anywho, bye. My throat is so parched today. I can't do the bye properly. It's hot. I'm gonna do a video complaining about how hot it is in Nagpur, okay?